Hey everybody, Franco Caratenuto here from Lufuse Goalkeeping Academy. Hope everyone's remaining healthy and motivated during this time when you're having to stay away from your teams, your training sessions, all your friends. It's not easy, but it's important. We're all going to get through it, and hopefully we'll be able to come out of this better and ready for the season when we can finally get back to playing. I'm here today to bring you the very first of many at-home goalkeeping workouts offered by Lufuse Goalkeeping Academy. We'll have more videos to come over the next couple of weeks. Want to start with something very simple. This is a workout that we can do at home by ourselves. All you need is a soccer ball. You don't need a brother, sister, any specific amount of space. All you really need is a soccer ball. We'll have some other videos that will come out over the course of the next couple weeks that will have partner drills, some fitness stuff, all kinds of things. But we're going to start nice and simple today. The way this is going to work is we'll have 13 total exercise movements. You'll do each one for about 30 seconds. What's going to happen here is we'll explain it. Coach Edwin and I will demonstrate, and then you'll be able to pause the video, do your exercises for whether it's 30 seconds, 45 seconds, a minute, up to you how hard you want to push yourself with it, and then you'll unpause the video and we'll be demonstrating the next set of drills. So it'll be watch, pause, do it yourself, repeat. Watch, pause, do it yourself, repeat. We'll continue on like that. All right, so without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start in a seated position. Coach Edwin's going to be holding that ball in that triangle shape with his hands, and we're going to do some seated twists. He's going to pick his heels up off the ground, keeping his shoulder blades up off the ground, and twisting, touching that ball to the ground on either side of his body. We'll do that for about 30 seconds. He's focusing on twisting his upper body, not just moving his hands left and right. Good, well done, Coach, terrific. Go ahead and pause the video, do it yourself, and then come on back, and we'll be working on the next drill. Okay, we're going to be going into scissors next, okay? Welcome back. The next drill, same seated position, heels up off the ground, ball in one hand, going to be tossing in between the legs. Go ahead, Coach. These can be called scissors. These can be called in-betweens, totally up to what you want to call them. Notice how he's keeping his head forward, eyes on the soccer ball, brings one leg up, tosses that ball in between, really engaging his core and his obliques, also working the top parts of his legs, going to improve his diving, his movement, and his kicking. All right, go ahead and pause the video, and then we'll come back and we'll be ready to rock and roll with the next set of exercises. We'll go ahead into around the world now, Coach. Welcome back. Seated position, heels up off the ground, around the world. Ball's on the ground, one hand on the ball, nice circles around the body. You see he's got his palm on the soccer ball. He brings it around from one direction. Eyes stay on the ball the whole way. Catches it on the other side. He can speed it up if he likes to, or he can go nice and slow. And then we'll go back the other direction. Coach, go ahead. So now he's going to go the other way with it. Brilliant. Keeping his heels up off the ground the entire time and keeping his eyes on the ball. Well done. Go ahead and pause the video. We'll come back. We're going to go into planks next. We'll go ahead with our head to the left. Welcome back. We're going to be doing some planks now, goalkeeper specific. So he's in that nice plank position you've all done before. Elbow and hand on the ground, outside of his right foot on the ground. He can pick his arm up in the air, put it straight up to help give himself a little bit of a challenge. If he really wants to challenge himself a little bit more, let's see if he can hold on to that soccer ball while he's doing it. Brilliant. Keeping that nice straight line here with his body, not sagging, not up too high. Really doing a great job strengthening the shoulders and the core. Go ahead, pause the video. Come on back when you're done with that, and we'll get moving on the other side. All right. Now we're going to be going into planks on our right-hand side. Same exercise as before, just flip-flop now. You can keep your arm down on the ground. He can put his arm up in the air if he chooses to. Or, again, really wants to challenge himself. Let's see if he can hold on to a soccer ball while he does it. Really focusing on keeping that core engaged, staying focused. Find something to look at if that helps you keep your balance. Go ahead, get it done for your set of time that you designed for yourself, and then we'll come back and we'll get into the next exercise. We're going to go ahead into forward planks now. Forward planks. Welcome back. Forward planks now. Very simple. You've seen these done 100 times. Bows and toes might be another way that you've called it. He's going to go ahead and just his toes and his elbows are touching the ground. Keeping his back nice and straight. If he wants to make it a little bit more difficult on himself, he could get into more of a push-up position and hold that ball in that triangle shape while flexing it. Go ahead, coach. Brilliant. I'm going to have you go ahead and pivot just so we can see what it looks like from the side as well. Go ahead. So we see keeping that nice straight line, holding that ball in that triangle shape, really working the arms, working the legs, working the back, the core. Excellent exercise for you. Go ahead and put it down, coach. Go ahead, pause the video, get to work, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, 1 minute, whatever you decided, get it done yourself, and then come on back. We'll be at the next exercise. We're going to Superman, so keep your head facing that way, please. Welcome back. We're going to now get into some exercises to help our lower back, right? We've worked a lot of the core in the front. Now the back is also considered part of your core. Superman, so he's laying down, stomach on the ground, hands are out above his head over here, feet extended. We're going to lift up for 2 seconds and then down for 2 seconds. Up for 2 seconds and down for 2 seconds. You can alternate this by doing just the front up, just the legs up, or all together. Go ahead, let's see a couple, coach. Good. Up, 1, 2, down, 1, 2. Up, 1, 2, down, 1, 2. Excellent. Go ahead, guys, get yours done. I would say doing between 15 and 30 of these would be sufficient for you guys. Eddie, now we'll go ahead and stand up and we'll do hand speed. Welcome back. Now we're going to be going into our next drill called hand speed. So goalkeeper is going to start with their feet about shoulder width apart, ball just on the ground in between their legs. We're going to take our left hand up in front of our body, our right hand behind our body, like we're going to hug our right leg. He's going to go ahead and put his 2 hands on the soccer ball, and he's going to drop it from about the height of his knees and catch it on the bounce, but while switching and hugging his other leg. Brilliant. If you want to make it a little more difficult for yourself, try to do it where the ball doesn't bounce at all. I've never had Coach Eddie do these before, so he's able to pull it off. It might be easier for someone to do it where the ball bounces. As you progress, you can do this with the ball not bouncing at all. Well done. Go on and make your way back to the wall, coach. All right, welcome back. The next piece that we're going to be working on is wall balls. So make sure that you get your permission from your parents first to be doing this, because we don't want you guys ruining the walls inside the house or even outside the house. If you can't do this with a soccer ball, you could do it with some sort of foam ball, something at home, maybe a tennis ball. But what we're going to be doing is some lateral movement, like we're side shuffling almost, engaging all our leg muscles, our core. We're going to be holding that ball in that triangle shape and chest passing it against the wall as we move. So you see Coach Eddie doing it there behind me. If you've got a smaller wall, only 5 to 8 feet, you're just going to do more reps back and forth. If you've got a much longer wall like we've got here, you can do just a couple sets back and forth. I would recommend doing it for about 30 complete seconds. Make sure we're staying engaged. We're not just standing up and kind of slaloming through, throwing it against the wall. Go ahead and pause the video, and we'll come on back. Come on back, coach. So the next piece we're going to be doing here is wall balls. We're going to be doing 1v1 walks. Let's scoot back just a little bit here, coach. So we've all seen duck walks before, right? Where you get down nice and low and you walk like this. Really great workout for the legs and the core. We're going to be taking this a step further and do it goalkeeper specific. So we're going to be going down in that same kind of duck walk position, except we're going to be putting our hands out like we're dealing with a 1v1. That's why we call these 1v1 walks. Keeping those hands down, keeping that chest up, everything's engaged in the legs and the core, and walking forward with it. Go ahead, coach. Go on. Here we get a little lower, coach, like you're dealing with a 1v1. Excellent. And he's going to work his way backward as well. Brilliant. You're going to really start to feel that burn in the legs, in the butt, in the core. Great workout for this. So you can go ahead and pause the video, get yours done. I would say 15 to 20 steps forward, 15 to 20 steps backward, and then we can come back. The next piece we're going to be doing is lateral 1v1 walks. So now coach is going to be facing the wall, Same deal in that nice engaged low position, hands down to the ground. We don't want to be up too high because in a 1v1, striker could potentially shoot that ball down beneath our hands. So we want to make sure we're down nice and low, step and replace, step and replace, step and replace. Get down nice and low, keeping that upper body in a good strong position, not bent too far over, not falling backwards. We've got to be nimble here, right? So step and replace, keeping those hands down nice and low. Go ahead, coach, let's see it. Excellent, excellent, good. So he's going to make his way 15, 20 steps one direction, 15, 20 steps back the other direction. Go on, coach, well done. Get those hands down a little lower. There we go, good. He's got those long legs. Brilliant. Catch your breath, terrific. All right, we're coming down to the last couple exercises. Make your way back over this way, coach. So now what we've got here, these are lateral jumps, or maybe you've heard them as speed skaters. Really important way to strengthen these outside muscles here that help us with diving, help us with lateral movement. Very important for a goalkeeper. So what you'll see coach doing, go ahead, coach. A little hop to one side, stick it, and then jumping the other direction. Good. Brilliant. Keeping that nice low center of gravity, keeping everything engaged, using the butt to push and explode, catches balance, push and explode, catches balance, and then back the other direction. Very nicely done, coach. Take your time, get about 15 or 20 of these in, and then come back and join us for the final exercise. I feel like I messed that up. Hey, mistakes are going to happen. This is okay. We're all working on this together, right? Even coaches here, we're going to leave all the mistakes in, all the bloopers, because it's important that we all know that we're in this together. We're all just trying to get better, okay? The last exercise we've got going on here is goalkeeper burpees with a soccer ball. All right, so you've all done burpees before, I'm sure, where we're going to basically go down into a push-up position, come up into a standing position, and explode up with our hands overhead. We're going to just take this a step further and add a soccer ball if we're capable, if we want to challenge ourselves a little bit. Go ahead, coach. So you'll see he's holding that ball in that triangle shape. He's going to drop down into that push-up position, pop himself up, boom, and explode up. Brilliant. Try to stay in the same place, going straight up and straight down. Brilliant. Go on, coach. Terrific. Keep it going. Keep it going. Good. You want to really make it goalkeeper specific? Make sure we're saying keeper every time we're jumping up. Keep. Keep. And time. Go ahead. You guys get it done yourselves, and we'll come back and chat. Guys, thank you very much for tuning in and watching this video. We're going to have a whole bunch more goalkeeper-specific videos coming at you, a little bit more professionally done than this one, but we wanted to get something out to you guys as quickly as possible so that we at least had some content to get working on at home. When we're by ourselves, we don't need any parent around, we don't need any partners to work with us on this. Something you can be doing on your own in 15 minutes to 20 minutes a day to help strengthen yourself, and that way when we come back to playing in a couple weeks, we're not going to be so far behind, okay? You can catch all of our video content for both goalkeepers and field players at LouFuseSoccer.com. You can also catch all of our at-home goalkeeping stuff at LouFuseSoccer.com/goalkeeping. And you can make sure that you check us out on all of our social media sites, and we'll be happy to get you guys filled in with all the other goalkeeping stuff and things going on in the soccer community in St. Louis. Thanks very much for tuning in. We look forward to seeing you soon. Make sure you guys are staying healthy, and make sure you guys are working hard at home during this time. Take care, and we'll see you soon.